Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. Now in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Hero Cantare. The reason why we're doing this is because of the brand new anniversary. I'm going to be making a lot more content on Hero Cantare. So tomorrow I do have a beginner's guide coming out for the game, but today's video I thought would be very important to go over which character you guys should pick for this. As you can see, I still haven't picked my character because I was saving it to do this video. I'm not going to select any now. I'm still deciding because there's still a lot of characters I do want to grab in here, but it's still not like a character that I like must have at SSS. But there is amazing characters in this. One of the best characters in the game is currently here. Actually, 3 of the best characters in this game are here in this section right now, so you guys are gonna have a good selection of characters to pick. But I'm gonna go over each one of those characters and why you might want to pick them. Actually, not each one of them. There's definitely like 4 characters that you might want to pick in here, and the rest are just characters you might want to just skip over. But unless you're like a huge fan of them, I wouldn't recommend summoning for those characters or getting those characters. But anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Hero Cantare. Let's get to 5k subscribers. At 5k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Down in the comment section I will leave a link to my giveaway video, where all you have to do is leave a comment saying 3k subscribers and you guys will be entered into the giveaway. Okay, let's get right into the video. So the first character, as you can see, is usefull Grace. Now he is actually very good, but there's a but. I have him SSS, yes, but I only use him in Advent Boss. He's definitely like a good character to use in Advent Boss for Salamander stage 14-15. At the same time, you can also use other characters, but him, if you go over to my team, this is literally what I use to clear through the hardest content in the game, one of the Advent bosses. So as you can see, usefull Grace, SSS, and Valkyrie. However, at the same time, this is the only place I would definitely say is like a must-have character for. Besides that, anything else, I believe that the other attackers in this section are better. Now, let's say usefull Grace's second chain was AoE. His AoE technically it hits 2 units with his second chain, which is actually very good. However, if it was multiple hits, more than 2 units, it would definitely be a character I recommend you guys to pick. However, just because it hits 2 units is only really good at Salamander stage. Story is also very good, but there's better choices in this selection. So you can pick usefull Grace if you guys already have Valkyrie, but if you do not have Valkyrie, do not pick him. Next up, we got usefull. Don't pick him. I mean, he's a good character. I personally want to pick him just because of Advent Boss. If you go over to the Kavara section, I am trying to beat this. However, I'm going to require my usefull to be a lot higher. So I'm not able to O2 this. I haven't been able to clear 15. However, I am able to clear 14. I'm pretty sure the reason why I'm unable to clear 15 is either something to do with usefull being only 5 stars, or because Mama Shiba is only 4 stars, which it might be Mama Shiba, so that's why I'm still deciding or debating whether I should pick him instead. But yeah, usefull wouldn't recommend Pukin. I mean, he's very good with his revive, very good early on, very good for story stage, because the revive is definitely awesome, especially in PvP as well. However, I mean, it's a character that I want to say fell off. It's still usable, but at the same time, it's a good support class unit. You can pick him if you want to, but not a character I would say is a must have in a game. Next up, we have Bailor Yama. Now, he is actually a contender for the character I would recommend you guys to pick for. Main reason being his passive is just amazing. He is the character you want to have. So I currently have my Bailor Yama 6 stars. I can get an awakened if you go over. I can do that if I want to. However, I just don't think you need to. He's really fantastic at 6 stars. I mean, I want to get him to SSS just because he's a character SSS and him will be amazing. Now, the reason why I think he is a contender to pull is because let's say you have 4 units and all you do is use Bailor Yama's second chain first before you attack, before you use anyone else's skill. Just use the second chain and you will get a guaranteed taunt. His taunt is amazing in this game. The reason why it's amazing is because as long as 4 or more allies are alive, using second chain or first skill chain taunts all opponent for 1 turn. That is just top tier. However, once the 4 or more allies are dead, let's say it's only 3 allies alive, Bailor Yama becomes like, yeah, just a throwaway character. But he will help you survive because he's pretty much tanky. When he taunts the enemies and they attack him, he's pretty much tanky. So none of the other attackers or under-leveled characters will be damaged. However, you definitely will need to build his gear higher for its debuff accuracy. I do believe 70% for debuff accuracy would probably be best. Over that would definitely be better, but 70% base minimum for the debuff accuracy. Now I do apologize for any of those notifications you see from the game. It's the game telling me my memory is a little bit full, which it isn't. I do believe it's probably because I am screen recording the game as well, so I do get this notification, which is pretty annoying. I hope the game just removes it. It doesn't really affect the game too much. So yeah, Bailor Yama, a contender for a character to be picked. I actually use him in my team. If you go over to the hardest, there, look at this, the hardest one, SS. Go over to there. This is the team I used to clear it. All I needed to do is use Bailor Yama's second chain, and I'm able to clear this without taking damage at all. So he is a character I would say is must have, one of the must have characters in this game. Next up we have King Dark, who is the best damage dealer in the game, and if you ask many people right now which character they should pick out of this, they will tell you King Dark. The main reason being King Dark is the best attacker in the game, one of the best. I mean, we did get the dual characters, but however with the dual characters you need to get them above 6 stars before I actually say they're good. If we go over to, do I have to reset this to show you? So this is currently what I use. So King Dark over there, best attacker right now. So if you do have a triple S, you can clear through story stage easily. There is a downside with King Dark: 3 turns. He's gonna only survive for 3 turns, maximum 4 turns in a game, in a match, but at the same time that's all that he needs. His HP or defense is pretty low, especially with the gear you build him right now. If you take a look at the info, HP 161, but if you take a look at the other characters, all at 300. I mean, they're all defense characters, so I understand why their HP is higher. But if you take a look at Christina Mario, even though she's an attacker, an amazing attacker as well, look at the HP for her. So as you can tell, the downside with him is he's not able to survive that much. However, his passive helps a lot. So let's say you're going through a hard content and he gets one-shotted in the first stage. That is fine because he has this ability where he's immune to damage for 3 turns, and that is just OP as fuck. That 3 turns immune to damage is going to be helpful, especially let's say you're starting off the game and your King Dark is triple S. You're not going to be getting damaged that much because King Dark will just easily kill them, so don't worry. But after you beat like season 0 of the story stage and you go over to like season 1, season 2, and your characters, not season 2, season 1.5, but your characters are under leveled, your King Dark doesn't have the best gear, so he's not able to deal that much damage and he's unable to kill that characters. It's still, if you let's say he takes damage, it won't die because you're just going to have that immune to damage and deal a ton of damage. So that's why a lot of people say he is the best selection in the list. Actually, let's see how much HP, or they have lower HP than him as well. But yeah, so King Dark is another character I would say you should pick if you guys have not rerolled for him. Next up, which character is it? We got Prime King Yuma. Oh no, we don't. We have Queen No Name. I mean, she's good for just one reason, or 2 reasons actually. So her second chain gives you a skill damage increase by 50%, which is pretty good. However, the thing I like about her is her passive. So anytime an ally or enemy dies, she gives a damage immunity to all your allies, which is very, very good. Let's say you're trying to cheese through stage and you want to make sure your Queen No Name dies. That is fine. Everyone gets damage immunity for 1 turn, which is very, very good. But in my opinion, do not pick her. Yeah, do not pick her. I mean, she's fantastic for guild and stuff like that, but yeah, if you want to progress further in the game, Queen No Name is just not the character to pick. Next up, we have one of the other best characters in the game, God Klizer. However, there is a condition for her. You have to have 2 specific stuff. With God Klizer, I do have a triple S because she's definitely good. 2 conditions with her. You definitely want her exclusive recruitment. If you do not have exclusive recruitment, do not pick her. Second option or second requirement with her, if you go over to the relic, if you do not have this relic or maxed out or like level 1 or 2, do not pick her. So I'm pretty sure when you're starting off the game, you're not going to have this, you're not going to have this as well. So do not pick her. She's going to be good, definitely like top 5 character in the game, but do not pick her just because you're going to have like a lot of resources missing. So God Klizer, don't pick her. The next character, Christina Mario. The reason why you shouldn't pick her, even though I believe she's also a very good attacker, probably like 4th best, 3rd best in the game. The reason why you shouldn't pick her is because if you go over to the guild mission gives you a lot of copies of Christina Mario. So as you progress further in this game, eventually you should be able to 6-star her, then get her triple S, as you can see. So don't pick her up because you will just get her already. I think in terms of survivability and dealing damage, she might be like very, very good for that. I mean, she doesn't deal as much damage as King Dark, but because she's able to survive more with her passive being like the shield, she might be better for you in advent bosses. But yeah, I wouldn't pick her. Next up, we have the second contender of must pick in this game, which is Prime King Yuma. The best cheese strats in this game to clear most of the hardest content in the game is using Prime King Yuma. All you need to do is Prime King Yuma. A healer would be fine, and you can easily cheese through most of the stage because of a passive. Or for a better cheese strat, you're going to require her. Put her there and do this. Now you should be able to clear most of the content in the game, if not every content in this game. This is just a perfect strat. Now at the same time, you can do that with King Dark, but the thing is, King Dark will still take a ton of damage, even though Valkyrie over here reduces the damage taken and gives you a shield. So that might be the reason why you want to pick Prime King Yuma. If you already have King Dark at 4 stars, 5 stars, I mean, the big jump from getting him 6 stars to triple S is a lot. So I do understand if you guys want to pick King Dark. However, you already have him. I wouldn't say you should pick him. I would say pick Prime King Yuma. Now, next one, Macho Emojin Park. He is good for his passive. I mean, his passive, if he gets attacked, it's good in PvP, PvE, yeah, PvP content. Because if you go against King Dark, you should be able to passive steal him, and then you should be able to kill him. However, if you're starting off the game, don't worry about it. Don't worry about PvP. You can easily go over to the points I am in. Currently, just free to play. All you have to do is attack the bottom characters and you should be fine. So you don't really need to get a PvP character. So yeah, you can skip on Emojin Park as well. So let's conclude. King Dark number 1, Prime King Yuma number 2, Bailor number 3, usefull Grace, I guess, as number 4, Flame Kun as number 5, I guess, and then Queen No Name, then and God Klizer. The only reason why God Klizer is like at the bottom is because you do need a special requirement for her. However, if you have all of that, then I would say she's probably the 4th best to pick in this game, or in this selection, sorry. So yeah, that is my list, and hopefully this is very helpful for beginners. However, I already have most of them like 6 stars, and you're still wondering which one you should pick like I am. It's up to you guys. Pick which character you want to get. To end off this video, I'm going to go ahead and do one summon. So I do have 1 free ticket. So I already started summoning on this, so I might as well finish this off here. Oh, this is a shaft. This game hates me. This is confirmed garbage. I thought you guys were going to give me luck, but the game still hates me. So it's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, don't forget the giveaway. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.